Hey there, all you YouTube cats. I'm Justin, and today we are going to watch Basil Hears a Noise. You know a movie is good when it starts off like that. Shh. Turn off your phones. Basil hears a noise. Pay attention, these are the characters. Dodie, Louie, Elmo, and Basil. Basil hears a noise. Basil hears a noise. Let's go inside this tent. Hear that? Pay attention. This is important. He thought it was Elmo. It wasn't Elmo. Something else is making that noise. We're gonna find out what. It's a mystery drama thriller. There it is again. It could be a snow leopard. Those things are dangerous. They can jump like 40 feet.
What is it, Basil? What?
He's hearing a noise.
What? Did you hear a noise?
I heard that noise.
A noise, Basil?
What, are you trying to dismiss him? There's snow leopards outside.
Be brave like me.
Be brave like Louie. Louie, go out there, kick that snow leopard's ass. Teach him a lesson. He's going back to sleep. Okay, that's what brave people do in the face of danger. Elmo must be the bravest of them all. He didn't even wake up. Turn on that flashlight, see what you can find. Go out there, fight the snow leopard. He didn't expect her to be awake. That's why he got scared.
Tell you a story. The little shepherd was faced with a problem.
All right, I like problem solving.
One of his sheep.
He lost one of his sheep. There are only two, so we need to find the third sheep. What a great plot arc. Anything can happen from here.
Forest. He had never gone into this forest before.
This is important. He's never been in this forest before.
An enchanted forest.
And it's enchanted. It looks enchanted. You see those purple flowers? Oh, look, he found his sheep just like that. But it's not that simple. It's not that simple. He's not about to leave the forest because it's an enchanted forest. You hear that? That sounds like a violin to me. It could be. There it goes again. We need to find out what this violin. Hold up a second. Did you see that? What is this? What the hell is this guy creeping up in the corner the second that Basil leaves? Are you seeing this? Look at this. Look what happens here.
Hey, come back.
They hear the noise and they bounce. They bounce to go find out who's playing that violin, and he just creeps up out of the forest. Look at this guy. Look at him popping up. What is he doing? He's up to no good. We're about to find out. I bet whatever the cause, whatever trouble that Basil is about to face is this guy's fault. Seems like some kind of congregation is going on in town square. Look how shocked he is. He's astonished by this congregation. I'm a little curious as to what's going on too. This guy's got trumpets coming out of his head. Elmo here's trying to get everybody's attention. They're not listening. This pig is over here chomping on this other pig's nose.
Be quiet!
Yeah, when Elmo raises his voice, you listen.
Who are you?
That's a great question.
We are the creatures of the forest.
Could be a
Someone
cult.
keeps playing tricks on us.
Someone's playing tricks? That's not nice.
What kind of trick?
You just tell us what happened.
Well, hold up. Elmo, I don't mean to cut you off, but look at this. Everybody else here seems to be in pretty great spirits, but what's up with this? Like this, look at his eyes. He looks like he just is about to turn into a snake, and maybe that's the snow leopard that he heard from the beginning. He looks like he's about to turn into a snake and devour everybody. Like this right here, this is the creature of the forest.
As King Elmo slept, last night someone crept into Elmo's chambers and sat on the crown.
And look at this. Look at this. You see what's going on right here? His crown has been sat on. His crown has definitely been sat on. By the way, if you haven't been listening to this bearded guy sing his lines of the song, he makes pants.
Somebody sewed up the legs for a joke, but it isn't funny, it makes me see red. For to my dismay, they just fit one way. And how would you like to wear pants on your head?
They got pants on their head. This is where I get a little confused here. Why don't we open up paint? This guy is saying that he's a tailor. He makes pants. Last night, somebody crept in and they sewed up the legs of the pants. How are you gonna wear pants with the legs sewed up? Basically, your feet come out of this hole and this hole as well. This is simple pants wearing technique. The issue here is that if this is sewed up, how are you gonna put your pants in? You're gonna fall down if you try to stick your pants in. What this guy is trying to say is that this area here wasn't sewed up. This area right here basically has access to still be worn, but he's trying to say that you're gonna have to wear it on your head. It just makes him kind of mad because pants aren't meant to be worn on heads. He did say he's a tailor.
Good day! I'm a tailor. Oh, I've been making trousers for all the townsfolk.
What my question is how does he make the pants? Typically, people who make pants use scissors. So why doesn't he just remove the stitching at the bottom of the legs so that people can wear them normal?
When I was away,
This guy's got a good voice.
did something bad to my horn.
If someone turned my horn into a violin, I would be upset too.
If you call them scaredy cats, you'd be correct.
These guys are scaredy cats? With those vicious eyes, you trying to tell me that those guys are scaredy cats? I honestly, part of me thought they were the snow leopards. I guess they're just cats. There's a life lesson for you. Don't judge a book by its cover.
This morning this paper was pinned to that tree.
Some helpful tips for planning your move.
And on top of all this, our bravest knight, Sir Louis, is nowhere to be found.
What are you going to do?
Fountain of Riddles can answer any question. Fountain can tell us who's playing tricks. Someone has to go to Fountain of Riddles.
This guy's got ideas. That's a great idea. Yeah, who's gonna... You see that? They set him up. He set himself up. He asked the question. Let that be a life lesson. If you're gonna be asking the questions, you best get ready for the results.
I can give you a disguise. I can disguise you as a wandering minstrel.
At least he's got his sheep with him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? What is it? It looks like a witch hat. Something else is creeping around. Basil might be in over his head.
May I help you, sir?
Who are you?
Well, this is an information and mint jelly booth, so I must be an information dragon.
He's got his booth set up in the middle of an enchanted forest, and he gives you information and mint jelly. Great business setup right there. What if you're walking through and you don't like jelly? You're not interested in mint jelly? He's also got information for you. He's got you by the balls.
We're looking for the Fountain of Riddles.
Well, I don't know anything about that.
What is this?
What's that?
I gotcha! You're the ones who are playing tricks.
We're the ones who are trying to find the one that's playing the tricks.
You're trying to solve the mystery?
You must be the bravest knight that the creatures have been talking about.
Yes, I am, and I will take you to the Fountain of Riddles. I'm brave enough for all of us.
To find the Fountain of Riddles. On and on they
Oh, you
walked,
see that?
although the
What the
bravest
hell
knight
was that?
found
Watch this,
the
she's about to...
riddles.
Look at that, he just biffs it for no
On and
reason.
on,
Watch this, watch this.
together
For
to
no
find
reason
the
at all, he
Fountain
just
of
eats. That's me in real life. I'm walking along and then just, whoa.
Okay, I know exactly where we are. We turn at this tree.
Don't trust people like this.
We turn at that tree.
He's just as lost as they are.
Okay, this way.
Look at where he led them. This is the dead forest. And what the hell is that? Look at, what is this guy? He's just moseying along. And he sees them, he gets scared. They're not supposed to be here. There's some trouble brewing in the magic enchanted forest. The sheep are pooped.
Hammies are tired.
They're all resting. Louis going off on his own to be brave. You gotta look at the psychology of this Muppet, Sir Louis. He says, I'm the brave one. You guys rest here. I guess I'll go look around. But he's not doing it because he's brave. He's doing it because he wants to be brave. He's proving it to himself. I'm brave. I can go off on my own in the enchanted forest. That's exactly what's going on. Watch this.
A knight is so brave, nothing's braver than that.
What does he say right there?
A knight is so brave.
Point proven. Who is he? He's Sir Louis. That means he's a knight. He's identifying with his job. He's saying, well, all knights are brave, so that means I have to be brave. He's proving it to himself because he needs to live up to the shoes that he's trying to fill because he doesn't know who he is. He's just as scared as the rest of us.
And I know I'm a knight, 'cause I'm wearing the hat. But to tell you the truth, I don't know what's in store. I've never been on an adventure before.
If two creatures just came up to me like that while I was breaking the fourth wall and singing in the forest by myself, I would be a little concerned.
Oh, life is a riddle.
And they know the words.
Beginning to end.
Look how many, what is... This is the guy. You see that? Look at this. Look at this guy's eyebrows. That's him. This is our guy. We found him. Same beak, same purple. We found one of the culprits. Oh, life is a riddle, beginning to end. Something seems real, but it's only pretend. This isn't about Basil hearing a noise. This whole thing is about society and identity and how people believe so passionately that they are this, and they're not. It's all ego.
But the first thing I did was to run off and hide.
What did I say?
On the outside.
He's brave on the outside,
Shaking his
but inside he's just as scared as the rest of us. What did I tell you? That's room for growth, because he's willing to admit that he's broken free from the delusion. And this is when Sir Louis could really rise up into a powerful, brave knight. Let's see what happens. And I have a feeling our buddy Basil is going to help him out. He's going to push Sir Louis to really be the brave knight that he wants to be. He's going to show him his true self. That is what is going on, people. Pay attention.
But for now, I'll admit, I'm a bit terrified. Perhaps I'll be brave with a bear at my side. Oh, life.
What did I tell you? What did I say? He broke that delusion and said, I'm not as brave as I pretend to be. And then here comes Basil. Bada bing, bada boom.
I hear a noise. Oh, Sir Louis, is that you?
That was a snake. That snake was about to sneak in and swallow him up like an egg. Watch this rock. Oh, and now there's rocks with smiling faces. This is truly an enchanted forest. Who's this guy? Basil doesn't know either. Look at this. You see how surprised he is? Look how that is a look of surprise. He did not expect whoever this guy is to be here. Who's this? What is this guy doing? He doesn't even care about Basil and his sheep.
We're looking for the Fountain of Riddles.
The Fountain of Riddles? There's no such thing as a Fountain of Riddles.
Watch out for people like this guy right here. This goblin. This is another life lesson for you. So these people, the creatures of the forest, they told Basil, hey, we need you to go find the Fountain of Riddles. And this goblin, this strange goblin who's just in the middle of the forest says, there is no such thing as a Fountain of Riddles. He's sitting there all pretentious on his little high horse. Oh, I know all things, and there's no such thing as a Fountain of Riddles. Then what happens? After he forces his opinion down Basil's throat, immediately gets spooked. The second somebody else shows up and goes, aha! He takes him and his unwanted opinion and he leaves. So keep that in mind when you meet people like that in your life. You just remember, they don't know everything that they think they know.
I certainly showed him, huh? Did you see the look on his face? Now that was one frightened goblin, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what's this?
That's better. I thought he'd never leave.
Whoa!
What's this?
But seriously, why do firemen wear red suspenders?
Is that a fountain who's asking riddles? There's no such thing as a Fountain of Riddles. What is he sitting right on top of without even knowing? The Fountain of Riddles. The Fountain of Riddles. That's a life lesson for you. He was completely ignorant. Basil's intuition, because he doesn't know this enchanted forest. He lost Sir Louis. Basil was trusting his intuition, running around lost in the enchanted forest, and he found the Fountain of Riddles by himself. It's flustering, I know. It makes me frenetic.
Why do firemen wear red suspenders?
It's the Fountain of Riddles!
Yay! To keep their pants up. Get it? Good one. Pants.
Oh, yes, that's a good one, old fountain.
I don't get it.
Who is playing tricks on the creatures of the forest?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. What wears a black pointy hat, a black dress, rides a broomstick, and is usually in a very bad mood?
You remember that thing we saw creeping around the forest and we didn't know what it was? And I said it looks like a witch hat.
It's a witch! That's the answer! Hooray! I got it! It's a witch!
Got it, you got it. It's a witch. It's a witch. It's
A witch!
Run for your lives! A witch! A witch! A witch! Help!
My lemmies! They're gone!
Oh, yo! This nigga just ran away from his sheep after all that!
Frightened and alone, the little shepherd carried on, following the hoof prints left by his missing sheep.
This can only be the witch's house.
We found out who's playing tricks.
Oh, wonderful!
But the little shepherd and the lammies are gone. We have to save them.
Yes, let's save them. Come on, let's go.
This guy, the pants maker, he's my guy. Everybody needs someone like that. He's like, yeah, let's do it, come on, let's go. And this Elmo, he's the type of person, he's like, yo, hold on, I think twice, motherfucker.
Just think about this a little bit longer.
Good idea.
And then he jumps right on that. Good idea. Like, that's the type of person that I strive to be. What a great idea, let's rob this bank.
Just come along and I'll do all the brave parts. All right?
Now you're talking. Oh, come on, let's go.
Hey ho, I'm aware. I'm a chicken, kind of bear, but hey ho, I must dare to go inside this house. See, there's costumes hanging on this wall. The witch must have dressed up as a goblin, and as the eel, and a dragon.
What? Hold up a second. You know what? I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird that this dragon had an information and mint and jelly booth set up in the middle of nowhere. Of course, he's the witch. Why would a goblin just be chilling there in the forest reading? Because he's a witch. And of course, so why would the witch do this? Why would the witch pretend to be all these people? Why did she sit on Elmo's crown? Why is she sewing up the legs of pants so that people have to wear them on their heads? What?
Come on, guys, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go. A witch! A bear! A witch! A witch! A bear! A bear! I won't hurt you. You won't? Oh, and anyways, I'm the one who should be scared. You're the wicked witchy.
Oh, wait, look, don't go, please. Look, just between us, don't tell anyone, but I'm not really a wicked witch. I'm actually a fairy princess. I'm just pretending to be a wicked witch to be scary.
Why is she playing tricks? Whoa, hold up. This woman, she was pretending to be the mint jelly information dragon, a poison eel, a goblin who was trying to persuade Basil that there was no fountain of littles. And now Basil has caught her as a witch, and she says, I'm not a witch. I'm actually a fairy princess. How many tricks are you gonna play? She lies. How are you gonna believe a liar? I don't trust her.
Why would you want to be scary?
Well, because I'm scared. You wonder, I bet, why I'm jumpy and scared. You wonder why I have the jitters. Well, gladly, I'll tell you if you didn't know. That forest is crawling with critters. Whoa.
The witch is afraid of them, and they are afraid of her. What?
I thought what I found was a nice little house in a wonderful magical wood. But I moved in my things just to find out too late that the neighborhood's not any good.
No, the neighborhood stinks. At least that's what she thinks. No, the neighborhood's not any good.
The neighborhood stinks. And then they slipped it in. At least that's what she thinks. So it's not true. She just thinks it is because she's scared. It makes sense because as humans, when we don't understand something, we're afraid. You know, look at homophobia. Why are people afraid of gay people? Because they don't get it. Why would a man and another man want to be together? It breaks what these people's ideologies are. It breaks it, so they don't get it. So they're afraid of it, and it upsets them, and it angers them, and it confuses them. This is where fear comes from. And the Canadian Sesame Street is teaching us this.
Each creature you see is as strange as the last. I tell you, I'm at my wit's end. Though there are some creatures who don't look too bad, even those ones have monsters as friends. Oh, give me...
What is this? She's afraid of the creatures, but even the ones who don't look so bad have monsters as friends. Even the ones that don't look bad are friends with people that she's afraid of.
Oh, give me a home where the monsters don't roam and the creatures and critters don't play. Hey, where all that is hurt, the occasional bird, and the woods are not spooky all day.
Now, before she continues, do you understand what she's asking for? She wants this ideal home where everything can go her way, where she can be comfortable, where there are no monsters, and she understands and gets everything, and everything is perfect. And obviously such an ideal place doesn't exist in our world. You know, our world is perfectly imperfect, but this witch, she's looking for it, and that's why she's so afraid. And don't forget, what is this song about? Basil said, why do you want to be scary? Because she's scared. All these things scare her. She lives in a mad world, so she's trying to be mad. Instead of just being herself, she's trying to make herself all these things that she's not in order to fit into this society that she has just been meteor crashed into. It's sad. It really is.
Like the creatures of the forest would never hurt you.
That changes everything. If what you're telling me can be believed, I don't need to be mean and play tricks. And one other thing, if I make them my friends, we can finally stop singing and eat.
They were all scared for nothing. They just didn't understand.
What did I tell you? They just didn't understand.
Oh, there's that noise again. Ooh, it's a couple of kids.
I told you it was a snow leopard. That's what the noise was, and the whole time it was the snow leopards. And look, they were friendly.
Good night, Basil. Good night, Dodie. Good night, Louie.
Good night, Dodie. Good night, Basil.
Good night, Elmo.
Hey, Dodie! Dodie!
Yes, Elmo?
Elmo hear a noise.
That's life for you. As soon as everybody gets it, somebody wasn't paying attention. It starts all over. It's a cycle. For real, this is great. This was such a good movie. If you are lost or depressed or you're afraid, you don't need to go to therapy or take antidepressants. All you really need to do is to go back to your childhood where all the life lessons are, and you're gonna figure it out. And this is a Canadian copyrighted broadcast. Thanks for watching. I'm Justin, signing off.